obesity. It's a scary problem, and researchers say it's just getting worse. The Centers for Disease Control says childhood obesity rates have tripled over the last 30 years. Kids as young as 5 are dealing with problems like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart problems, even bone and joint problems. So what can you do to get your kids on the path to better fitness? Fitness guru Clint Howard with Tulsa Fitness Systems joins us this morning to help us a little. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Yep, glad to be here.
Here in Oklahoma, we've got one of the highest obesity rates, 30% overall. And the problem, you know, with kids is incredible. We were talking about it in the break. How many kids is dealing with obesity?
Yeah, well, in America, it's 23 million kids right now, so it's 1 in 3.
1 in 3.
Now.
That was the statistic you told me in the commercial break that I just couldn't believe.
Yeah, it's getting worse. That's the thing. And the thing is, if you're overweight as a child, you're 80% more likely to be overweight as an adult. So
sure. It
just makes it a lot harder. And so and obviously you mentioned type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and plus a lot of the psychological, the social aspect, the social discrimination. I mean, those things they'll happen, you know. So it's
sure. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, lots of health consequences, but the psychological consequences, like you mentioned, and if you start packing on the pounds as a 5-year-old and carry them around for...
It gets worse. It's harder to go back and reverse all those effects as you get older, so you got to start young. So, but the thing is, it's preventable. That's the main thing. The reason kids are overweight is because they're not...
It's not genetics, because so many times, you'll see someone on Maury and they'll have, an 80-pound 3-year-old, and they'll try to argue it's
not genetics. I mean, there's a lot of research on that.
In some cases, it may be. There may be a genetic link.
For the most part, kids are just eating the wrong kind of foods, eating too much, and just not as active as they used to be years ago.
What do you think? Is it soda? Is it
yeah,
sugary
soda pops.
drinks?
There's definitely correlations between too many soda, just sugary drinks, even like fruit juices.
Juice, yeah, it's a big myth. A lot of parents think because it's fruit juice, it's good. Kids should be drinking what all day, and what should they be drinking with
mostly
meals?
Water. The thing is fruits and vegetables, and again, it goes back to the parenting. If you're eating healthy and if you're doing the right kind of things, kids are observant, so they're going to pay attention to what the parents are doing. So
this is just a reflection. It's just kind of spiraled down.
Yeah, it's not, cutting back on the fast foods. It's gotten so convenient. So you got to prepare.
Well, parents run to so many activities at night. Everybody's
tough.
running
that's the thing. Everybody's busy nowadays.
So you run through the drive-thru.
You got to buy the groceries and have the things at home and just prepare ahead of time. But fruits, vegetables, dairy foods. And then low sugar and get away from all the processed foods. And then the next thing is being active.
Because you said the kids are going to mirror what their parents do.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're sitting on the couch, I was asking you, how do people even get... My kids don't sit still long enough to watch television, but...
No, that's the thing, but there's correlations between TV watching and just inactivity and obesity. So definitely getting the kids active, and it's family, it's fun. If you get outside, play sports or whatever it is, and just play together, you're spending family time and they're active. I mean, small hinges swing big doors. Just little small things and just moving around adds up over time, so it helps a lot. They're burning a lot of calories.
It obviously helps the kids. How much does it help me if I get out and play wiffle ball with my kids?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's awesome.
Yard?
I mean, it's stress relief. You feel good. Again, it's kind of spending family time, but also burning calories. So it's the best thing to do.
What about talking to kids about it? I mean, you should. I'm assuming emphasize fitness as opposed to weight, or we worry about giving girls body image issues.
That's the thing. I call it functional fitness. Fun with a capital F-U-N, functional. And so you don't say we're going to go work out or we're going to exercise.
Or we have to do it. Because that's how adults, a lot of adults look at the workout as something we have to do.
Yeah, we call it playing because, kids are not going to have the same goals as us as far as why they should be doing this. And you got to be real careful. But just saying, hey, we're going to go play, we're going to have fun, it's going to have you more energy, you're going to, feel better, sleep better, and so they kind of correlate like that, not, hey, you're going to develop heart disease or something like that. So you got to make it fun for them.
Yeah, don't threaten them, don't scare them. Just make it fun. Like you said, kids like to play. My kids love it if we play out in the yard.
Yeah, exactly. Just let them, get that energy out. So.
Well, Clint, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about it this morning. If you'd like more information on Tulsa Fitness Systems, we put up a link on our website, fox23.com. Just click on the Fox box.